Okay. So is YouTube going to pick up? That is the question. It says connecting. I have full confidence in Twitch picking up. This says I'm logged into both Twitch and YouTube. But I'm also still learning about restream, so if I refresh this, online YouTube connecting. But it looks like YouTube is kind of live. It says live, okay. It says live for 30 seconds. Okay. Let's just test the audio. And this is live for 30 seconds. Okay. Cool. So let's get started. My god, I suck at streaming. Apologies for that. I believe all the details are set on YouTube. I only have the live dashboard, so it kind of only gives me so much information. So kind of gonna leave that in the background. But let's get started. We're gonna finally wrap things up on my Xenoblade Chronicles X Let's Play. We're gonna do that live. I just randomly decided to do that. Don't know why, but whatever. It's a Friday night. 40 minutes late because I had technical difficulties, but let's get going. Just going to message my Discord chat just so they are aware. And here we go. So welcome everybody who's joining in for this finale here. We are going to finish the game tonight, Xenoblade Chronicles X.
Itamu said ku.
And yeah, that's basically it. So let me just toggle over to this. What did you miss? You missed me having technical difficulties. So if you count that as missing anything, congratulations, you missed that. But yeah. I basically just run into issues because I haven't used my capture card yet with the live stream. So anyway, let's get started. Hey Itamu, welcome. So it's finale time. This will be, I don't know how long of an episode this will be. Actually, one of the first things I want to point out, I wanted to do this earlier. Let's go grab our division rewards. I wanted to point this out earlier, but last episode I kind of ended off with a, hey, I'm going to show you guys something cool. Basically, I was going to show off the Blossom Dance build. And then I was like, no, you know what? I'm not going to do that because there's spoilers. There's spoilers as in, well, you'll find out later today. But I did actually grind on this this character here, my Let's Play series here. And if I go over into, just one sec, once this loads, if I go over here, wait, what? What? Why do I have a loading screen? I have not... What the hell? A lucrative business deal. You have asked me to come in private. So that somehow happened live. I've never seen that event before. I honestly don't know what that is. Cool. What I was trying to show you guys is if I go to my party here and I go to classes, I did finally get to the class I needed, Galactic Knight 5, and I got all the abilities I needed except for the last art. So I kind of tweaked it, but essentially I do have a basic lower level Blossom Dance build. And if I actually go here, I did get all the abilities I needed as well. So, one other thing that I did is I did some grinding for some gear. And I also got a level 60 ether weapon. So, I do actually have the build, and it is somewhat usable. So, let me quickly show you guys what I meant last time when I was saying that I wanted to show this off. Let's go grab Celica. She will be in the, I believe, Industrial District, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So I'm just going to warp over to where she is, and we're going to do that. So this should only take about a minute. I'll build up some, I'll build up a combo quickly, and then we'll get going. So Celica will be with me when I beat the game, because she's the other person on my in my party, or other member of the team that I can add, who has the best type of skill. So let's get going on this. What time is it in game? Okay. I have plenty of time. So what I want to do is I want to get my meter up, my TP meter up to, we'll go around 3,000. Because that should give me what I need to do to kind of demonstrate a very crappy version of this build. Now, I do have this ability here, which will automatically give me some TP, and then I can just kind of go in and attack. So, ideally, I go into an area where there's a lot of enemies. I kind of warped to the wrong area like an idiot, so we could probably do one better. But the reason why lots of enemies is I'll be in combat. I can boost something that actually gives me, on crits, some TP, and then we should be able to go from there. So here's a lot of enemies. Let's do this. And then this is the ability I put on. When dealing weapon critical damage, I believe it's melee. And then if I do this, I should be able to get some crits, and there, I'm up to 1800 TP. So I kind of just half-assed this build. It's not what I wanted it to be, because I'm really just trying to move on. I like this game a lot, but the series should be. I don't want the series to keep going on as my main series. There's so many other things I want to get to. There we go. So I got everything I needed. So we'll go try to kill the enemy I wanted to try. But I want to get over to another series, which I think I'm going to play Twilight Princess, because that was one of the things, a Zelda game was one of the things that was recommended, so I think that's what I'm going to do next. And that should hold me over until, I guess until Switch launch, which I might actually live stream, or not live stream necessarily, but put out videos on the Breath of the Wild, the new Zelda game coming out. Anyway, what I want to do is I kind of want to showcase the power of the Blossom Dance build here. And there's a giant ape thing coming up, but I kind of want my skills, strictly because I want my other team members to have skills. They're going to be dead without them. So let's go in with this. It's technically, what's the way? It's kind of like around this thing here, so it's right over here. So there's that giant monkey thing, and we're going to fight this. Now, you'll notice this thing is level 81. So it's not exactly weak, and it's a tyrant. So let's go attack it. So now I'm going to try to showcase the power of this build. Let me get on my skill, and let's just go in and do this. So this thing goes invincible, but ideally I can get this off as soon as possible. We want to get primer on, we want to get this on, and then we want to start using some of these abilities. So if I can get this going, he's invincible right now. And he's going to kill me. Not exactly the best enemy to try to showcase this on, but I'm trying. So if I can get this... We'll get that on. We'll get this on. And then we'll try these. Which I'm hoping... Yep. So I should be able to cause mass damage with this ability if I can get in. Yeah. So you can see I'm starting to cause mass amounts of damage. In fact, with this build, I'm actually able to cause about as much damage as I can. Even with these crappy abilities. I'm not even using the right build combo right now. But I can cause almost as much damage, if not more damage actually, than I can with my Skell. Which is pathetic, because my Skell is supposed to be heavy armor. So this is why I was after this build. I really wished I could show that last time when I tried to record. But it didn't work out very well. Now, we'll finish off this boss. I just wanted to kind of use the Skell to stay alive. So he should be dead, unless he's impervious again, which is kind of annoying when he does that, but... There we go. So with that, we just killed a ridiculously strong enemy. Level 81 Elite, Tyrant. And we are only level 60, which is the max in the game. So, once again, very, very valuable build to have. It does get even better if I actually get all the moves I need for it, and max level them, and then actually put augments in. I have done none of that. So, let's go get started. Let's pick up the final mission. But first, let's actually fill out the last thing we need to do for our arms manufacturers. Let's put the last bit of Millennium in and finish that off. One thing you'll notice, because I am live streaming this, is the load times are absolutely pathetic. I have the disc. I do not... Oh, I don't have enough Millennium. I do not actually have digital copy, so when I do this, it does actually have ridiculous load times. I tried to cut those out whenever possible in the series. But yeah. Itamu, of course you want me to stream... of course you recommend Sonic 06. My recommendation to you is why don't you play first. A lot of people don't like that game. I wonder why. So, let's go get started on this. The last mission. The finale. Here we go. And I'm going to mute myself during cutscenes, so you guys can have the full effect.
Brave citizens of New Los Angeles, this is your Director General, Monolithsoft. Today, I come before you with truly joyous news. News that I have been longing to be able to share with you since we first set foot on this unknown world. Thanks to the tireless efforts of the brave men and women of Blade, we have finally succeeded in securing the location of the Lifehold Core. Now make no mistake, recovery of the core will not be easy, especially as the Ganglion continue their persecution of our people. But as long as we forge ahead with the same determination and fortitude that got us this far, I have every confidence we will succeed in our mission. We will return to our natural bodies and take our place as living, breathing residents of our new home here on Mira. Until then, I ask you all to stand together in strength and courage as proud citizens of NLA.
No surprise that they find the Lifehold for the last mission, huh? Spend all that time wasting everything here, and the last mission comes along. Oh yeah, we found it! And yeah, you'll see where it is.
You heard what the man said. It's now or never. So let's get right to it. Your mission is to secure the Lifehold Core and activate its backup power system. We'll have the exact location isolated in the next 2 hours. You'll leave as soon as we have coordinates. We're counting on all of you. Each and every single blade will participate in this mission. Godspeed.
All right, everybody, dig in. And don't hold back. I made enough for everyone.
Tatsu helped with cooking too. Wow, you really went all out.
It smells amazing. Don't go hogging it all, Gwyn.
Yeah, whatever. You're one to talk. How kind of you to desert us like this, Lin.
What in the hell is this? We're going to war here, people!
And you know what they say. Can't go to war on an empty stomach.
Can't go to war if you're dead, either. Which is us if the Lifehold's power runs out. For all we know, the Ganglion are already at the core, getting ready to tear it apart. You still hungry? If we lose this one battle, we lose everything.
We already understand that, Doug. But you heard what Nagi said. We have to wait while they pinpoint the core's location.
Like this? You just don't get it, do you?
No, Doug. You don't get it.
What?
You think you're the only one here who's worried? We all are. We're scared to death. That's why we're here. Together.
Look, Irina...
Lin is just trying to keep up morale the best way she knows how.
Yeah! Pick on Linley and you answer to Tatsu!
Alright. Look, Lin. I'm sorry. I'm on edge. Worried, freaked out, all of it. Forgive me, okay?
No, but bring me 10 hot cocos, and we'll talk.
From that place you love, right? Okay. You got it.
All right, everyone. Lin went to all this trouble, so let's dig in before it gets cold.
Tatsu liked this plan. Tatsu is starving!
Oh, you don't have to ask me twice.
Help yourself, Doug.
Roger that.
Oh, man, am I stuffed.
I could need another bite. Tatsu cannot move.
Amazing as always, Lin. Thank you.
Now I get why Irina and the Commander are always making excuses to swing by. That was delicious, Lin.
Oh, you guys. Don't make me blush. I'm just glad you enjoyed it.
Well, I should be getting back. Thanks for the eats.
Shall we, Lieutenant?
Yeah, we'd better go too. This was really great, Lin. Thanks.
Yeah, this was fun, Lin.
Indeed. It was a most enjoyable food ritual.
All right. Good luck out there, guys.
Elma, the analysis is just about finished. Gather your team and get over here.
On our way.
Okay. Final mission. Let's do this. So, as some people might be guessing, there will be quite a few cutscenes being the finale. There will also be some more intensive battles, scale flying, you know, same old in that sense. Also long load times. Wii U, what can you do? Anyway. So we're about to find out where it is. And yes, I have been there off camera. And the Lifehold core does not appear until you're actually at this mission. Once you beat this mission, it will actually be there as well, but... Let's go in. And let's wait.
That's the Lifehold core?
The coordinates place it off the west coast of Caldros. It's no wonder we couldn't find it. It's way out in the middle of the ocean.
Did it sink underwater?
We'll find out soon enough. Let's suit up and get going. Secretary?
Our survival as a species hinges on your efforts. Elma, we need your help. Please save us.
We're all in this together, Secretary. My goal hasn't changed since I first set foot on the White Whale. You of all people should know that. I intend to see this through. That should go without saying.
I know. It's just, we've put so much on your shoulders.
You can make it up to me with a nice long vacation once this is all over. This planet fascinates me to no end. I'd love to take some time to explore it with no agenda.
Oh, can Tatsu be Elma's guide? Of course, Tatsu do it free of charge. It's all over the house.
Let me guess. Elle taught you that one?
We sent the coordinates to every Blade team we got. Elma, I want you to act as commander for everyone out there in the field.
I'd be honored, Mr. Chief Engineer.
I forgot how much I miss being called that. Commander makes me feel like some useless old stuffed shirt.
Yeah, and shirts aren't your style. All right, team, let's go.
Roger.
Tatsu has lunches all packed.
Okay. Is the volume good? I can't really tell.
Listen.
I mean, I'm plugged in directly to the source, so... It is louder? Okay. I was kind of... just seeing, and then... Okay. So! Because it's the final mission, let's just fly there from here. Admire the beautiful landscape. I love the scenery and landscape of this game. I don't know why. It just feels so awesome. They did a really good job capturing like the nice futuristic sci-fi fantasy feel with some completely unrealistic landforms, which I love. I don't know. The planet's actually, or the world is actually quite expansive in this game. There's so much that you can go through and see. There's, if you actually look at the percentages for every area that I've been to so far in the game, this area here, Primordia, which is the first continent, is actually the most complete area for me. And I only completed 48.7% of it. I didn't even complete half of it. And I'm 152 hours in the game. I had that same problem, I guess. I had that same thing happen in my original playthrough of this game. It was pretty long. I think I spent like 190 hours or something. Hey, there's the Millennium we need to max out and finish that. Okay. I was going to just fly there, but I'm bored. We're going to warp. And deal with the loading screen. But, yeah, my original playthrough was pretty long as well. And, I think my highest was like 95% in that playthrough. I had a couple in the 80s. I think Caldros was the lowest at like 40. For example, now, Caldros is 25.4 on this playthrough. It's the lowest. So, anyway, we just have to go out this way. And you should start seeing it in a little bit. It's a little ways out. But for the size of it, you'll be like, wait, why couldn't they find it? We just built this massive computer network called Frontier Nav, and it took how long to find this giant thing that's sticking out of the water? Yeah, so there. You can start seeing it. You can already see the massive size of this thing. Oh, well, that's actually the Ganglion ship. But you can see the massive outline. Come on. Okay, now that we're going to buy the combat of it, yeah. But you'll see the super massive size of this thing. Apparently after the cutscene. Lovely. I always forget about cutscenes until they put this loading screen and make me wait. Yeah, like I said, wait times suck. Can we see it from here? You can kind of see it through there. Yeah, okay, here we go.
Elma, there it is.
Damn, they got to it already.
No, not yet. Look where it meets the water.
Is that a force field?
The Lifehold was designed to sustain human life at all costs. The defensive shields that surround the core won't go down so easily.
So in other words,
We've nothing to worry about?
I didn't say that. Remember, they don't need to break into the core. They just have to keep us out until time runs out. Which is soon.
Speaking of time, it's time to kick some ganglion butt.
Yes, yes! Friends kick ganglion in butts.
That's the spirit. I need you all at your best. Everyone's counting on us to see this through. And we won't get a second chance. All units, this is your commander, Elma. My team will take point. We'll breach the core, and then once inside, attempt to activate the backup power. Doug, Irina, Gwyn, and Elle, you're with us. All other teams, focus on clearing our approach, then defend our position once we're in. That is your priority, not destroying all enemy craft. Are we clear?
Team Grossada, roger!
Trishula, roger. Mingursu, roger.
Balma, roger.
Team Surtur, roger. We'll take out any hostiles along your approach.
Breach team, let's go.
Roger!
Okay, time to get in there. Yeah, the core's massive. Yeah, we couldn't find this giant, super crazy looking building for quite a while. But now that we found it, we may as well just slowly fly to it.
Where'd they come from?
Why do they keep shooting on the core if they only... they don't know that it's timed, that time runs out on it. That's why. As far as they're concerned, they have to destroy it. They don't know that, it's holding basically all of, well, they do know that it holds, like, human life, but they don't know that it's, like, limited time for us to actually, get to it.
Finally. The Lifehold core.
Let's hurry, before they can follow us inside. All right, here we go.
Our real bodies. We can finally be whole again.
Attention, this is Lifehold Core Control. System energy levels have dropped below 0.2. Shielding will be disabled in T-minus 1,000 seconds.
Or you could just broadcast it. Now, they do know.
What? 15 minutes and we lose the shields?
If the core runs out of power, the shields will be the least of our problems.
Well, yes and no. We need to keep the core powered, but we do also need those shields.
It's two birds with one stone's throw away. The shields will cause the ganglion to use up their materiel and retreat.
Exactly. Everything comes down to getting the backup power source online.
Right then. Let's do it.
Okay, let's go in. I like how the places is there, so we press the A button and has another cutscene. You'd think that they would make it so that you don't have the cutscene, but whatever. Or don't have to press A at least.
Once we're inside, there's no turning back. Everyone ready? You're sure now?
My character looks ready. I mean, you know, she's got the cat ears on, the schoolgirl uniform. Clearly she's ready. The awkward silence before we actually go in. Yeah, you'd think so. But apparently it's not quite that urgent.
Confirmation that the target is destroyed. What is the delay?
Grandmaster, sir, the target appears to have some manner of customized Trion barrier.
A Trion barrier? Are you daft? These are humans we're talking about. No one outside of the Clue system has access to Trion technology. And those scales of theirs. How did a primitive race like theirs manage to piece those together?
As you say, Grandmaster. But if they are truly the Founder's descendants...
Don't speak to me of myths. Ah, a tale to frighten children. They are the disease, not the cure. They are not the failsafe.
Number 4 cupola is down!
Heavy damage sustained in turret cluster 3.
The enemy forces are rallying. Sir, we can no longer effectively strike the target.
Where are the interceptors?
An enemy detachment has cut them off. They can't reach us.
But these are savages, not... No, I refuse to believe it. Prepare the Vita. I shall crush them myself.
Grandmaster, with all due respect, sir, the Vita belongs to the Great One. Your body could not withstand it.
The Great One's blood runs in these veins. I will use it, because I must use it.
So the Vita is that scale that got stolen back from us when we stole it first, so in case you guys are just needing to be filled in.
Prophecy or no prophecy, you will not be the end of our people. I swear it. Ah, yes, your barrier. You think it can stop the Vita? Stop the Great One?
What a calm, collected, enjoyable stroll I'm having. It's not like there's anything going on outside. Welcome to the core.
Is this it? Will my unending thirst for knowledge be satiated at long last?
Yeah, so then, where is it all? All I see is a whole lot of nothing.
It's so quiet. I feel like we're back in the cathedral.
Okay, Elma. What's the deal here? Where are all the stasis capsules? Where the hell are all our bodies?
Don't tell me. This isn't the core?
Whoa, what? Seriously?
This has to be it. You all saw what the core looked like in the mission briefing. This is definitely it.
Lynn's right. This is the place.
Then where are all the people we brought with us from Earth?
You're all controlling these MIMs from your real bodies, asleep in stasis. That's the explanation you were given by NLA, or should I say ECP officials. That was the official story. But it's not the whole truth.
Colonel, what do you mean?
Wretched humans. You'd be dead already if it wasn't for that blasted barrier.
What the? It's that mech they stole from the hangar.
Ganglion?
He's an ugly mother. Eugh.
You must be the Ganglion leader. The one Lao spoke of. Luxar, was it?
That's him?
Do not presume to address me. You defile my name by even speaking it. Only the Great One may call me that.
Great One?
I am here to purge the universe of your disease, once and for all.
What are you so afraid of? Destroying the Earth wasn't enough. You had to chase down the survivors and destroy them, too. What's their threat? You'd even risk flying that crippled mech. That's right, isn't it? It's not complete. It's still missing something vital.
Interesting. Then you're not entirely ignorant, are you? Perhaps your human birthright allows you to sense it, even in that puppet shell.
Birthright?
You're no ordinary puppet. You must be the one responsible for the Trion barrier, the scales, this whole blasted mess! Then perhaps I am mistaken after all. Perhaps humanity is the failsafe of religion. But you will not find the Ganglion content to submit and resign ourselves to that fate. No. Instead, I will purify this world and prepare it for the advent of the Great One.
So just a note, starting combat finally. My Skell's now magically in here. But, yeah, we literally just started the combat. It's been about 15 minutes, so why didn't we blow up? So this should be relatively easy, as you may see. You'll see in a sec. Especially because I got the Phoenix that was recommended by Elite Aaron, so... there are phases where this guy does go invincible, so... I don't remember exactly when that happens. I'm also the only one in a Skell. What the hell? Where is this? Board your Skells, losers. So why did they not run? Why did who not run? The humans or the Ganglion? Which is the race I'm fighting off. So let me just go to behind him. And now we can kind of be like super cheaty here. The Vita is not actually very strong. Anyone? I don't know. People are stubborn. And same with aliens, apparently. So we got him halfway down, and now we get another cutscene. Like I said, very cutscene heavy. Finale.
I was indeed fearful of humanity, of your threat. At the dawn of the cosmos, the Samarians arrived from another plane. We can forbidden from turning against them. If we ever tried, we would be destroyed. I thought that it was just a myth. And yet here you are, the descendants of Samar. You miserable human! How could you dare let us such a primitive people? And yet the stories would have us bow down before you? Never!
Round 2. Fight! And now the Phoenix will take out a good amount of his health. No, I guess I'll bind him. So what's wrong with Arc? He said something about the center. Arc? What do you mean by... Oh, Arc. Survival evolved. He said something about the center. I don't recall saying anything about the center. I was trying to play with somebody. A buddy of mine from work, and he hasn't been really around. The biggest problem is I'm not going to play a game like Arc without other people around. I need people around for that type of game, and the biggest problem is I don't want to go ahead, try to pick up a game when there's people around, and then try to record or stream it, only to have everybody else kind of just like go MIA and not be able to play. There's a reason why a lot of my series on YouTube are pretty much dead at this point, and that's because people's priorities change. People are a lot harder to get a hold of sometimes or whatnot. So I'm trying to plan things, but I'm also trying to be very cautious. I don't want to end up making a series and not having enough people around. Because all of a sudden people will be like, oh, well, I'm not available now or whatnot. So it's just not worth it. So there's a certain order I believe you can kill these guys in. You have to take these guys out because... where is it? It's level 51, I think. And I'm being wrecked. So I believe I have to take out the shield guy here. And once I do, it's very difficult to, unless I do, it's going to be very difficult to harm him. And he's basically just going to destroy my skull. So, let's just get going and try to use overdrive, and hopefully that, that gets us through this. So, I'm hoping that I get a reset here, a refresh. I guess that'll actually do pretty well. Nobody else's skills are actually really damaged, so I'm kind of lucky in that sense. But, come on, take this thing out. Okay, and then I'm going to take out these link things. I'm hoping that this actually makes a difference. I don't remember, actually, a lot of this fight. You have to take out these things that are following him, I remember. Come on. And my skull's actually about to get blown up, so I want to get out of it. And it blew up. That's not exactly how I was planning things to go, so let's just get this build going. Okay. That should get things better. Can I take this thing out with Blossom Dance? Yes, I can. Okay. It's just bad news that I have lost my skull. I don't know if that's permanent for the whole fight or whatnot. I do want to try to take things out. He does regen health, I believe, which is the biggest problem. And I think those link things actually help him regen health, so I do want to try to take out as many things as possible, as quickly as possible here. Ghostwalker I'm using because that gives me invincibility. So close range combat will be all these abilities. And I think that... Where is he? Or where is that thing that I'm targeting? I can't target anything. He is flying, isn't he? Dang it! Okay, the Vita's actually almost dead. Then I can just take him out like that. So, that's phase 3 of the final fight. Now for more cutscenes.
Itamu said NP.
Is it over?
Itamu said sorry I wasn't on the YouTube one as well at first.
Lieutenant, we did it! First dance of victory, then Lenly's victory feast.
Sure, Tatsu. I'm game.
Let us dance up a storm in any port.
Hey, come on, lighten up. We just finally beat the Ganglion. Tatsu even wants to be part of the victory feast. Isn't that right, Tatsu?
Wait! When Lindley say part of the feast...
Yeah. I mean, we'll all eat you, in celebration.
No! No! Tatsu want nothing to do with Lindley's feast. Nothing at all.
Oh, okay. We'll just eat without you then.
But wait, no! Literally know what Tatsu means.
I'm sure you two will work it out somehow. Anyway, getting back to the conversation from earlier. So, that big machine hanging above us?
I've never seen one anywhere near that size, but it looks like a 7th generation quantum mainframe.
That's exactly right. It's by far the most technologically advanced computer humanity has ever created, in terms of both speed and capacity. It's also the foundation for the Earth Life Colonization Project. It's where all your consciousnesses have been recorded.
What?
Elma, you mean...
Yes, that's what I mean. And not just everyone in New LA. The essence of all 20 million humans we brought with us from Earth are there. Including all their memories, their genetic makeup, anything and everything. It's all been digitized and stored away in the core. Right up there.
Then, what about our bodies?
You mean the originals all this data was sampled from? They were destroyed, along with the Earth.
Then, wait, you mean we're already dead?
You could see it that way. Or you could see it differently. The bodies you were born with, and all the chemicals and organs that created and stored your thoughts, are gone. But yourself has lived on as data, from the moment the project scanned your minds. It's all been stored here as part of the long-term plan, until it could be moved back into a real body.
What real bodies?
I'll show you. Those capsules represent a sample of all the genetic material that could be found on Earth. Exodus was always about more than just fleeing the planet. Ships like the White Whale were designed as arks, to carry the building blocks of all life on Earth to the next world.
Ark? You mean as in, like, Noah's Ark?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. A last-ditch effort to save all living things, that they might someday flourish again. This entire chamber is filled with protoplasmic fluid. You see how it works. It can regenerate life from the genetic data stored above.
Including humans? All of us?
Once your bodies are cultivated, your present memory can be transferred back in. Everything you've felt or done in your MIM will be carried over seamlessly, without any loss in continuity.
You mean we'll have our bodies back? It sounds too good to be true.
It is too good to be true. Our bodies were real. We were born in them. And now you just snap your fingers and bam, we get new ones? Is that even right? Doesn't feel like it. Are we even humans anymore? Transferring our memories? Playing musical chairs with our bodies? Where do you draw the line? How do I know I'll be the same person I was wherever I end up?
To some extent, you won't be. But then, you never were. On a cellular level, we all wake up as slightly different people every day. It's only because of the continuity of consciousness that we even perceive ourselves as ourselves. It's all a fragile illusion. And until anyone proves we all have a soul, one better left to the philosophers. You're right to have doubts, Doug. This was the single biggest debate among the ECP board, and rightly so.
So then...
We did talk about putting actual bodies in stasis. We seriously considered it. In fact, some of the other projects took that path, but they would have been lucky if their ships were able to hold 50,000. The Exodus arcs were different. Enough data and materials to revive 20 million people, perfectly preserved on each and every ship. The board weighed all the pros and cons, the ethical issues and dangers of violating the natural order of things. But this is what they landed on, and I agreed.
So, when Lao said our flesh burned away with the earth, he wasn't just being dramatic.
No, he must have discovered the truth, which only made his pain worse. The same people who passed over his family were keeping this all secret.
It's no wonder he snapped. Bastard.
But even so, he never said anything. You know why, right? Because of you, Lynn. He didn't want to see you lose hope. In the end, he led us here, right? In the end, maybe he accepted it. I'd like to think he did.
Maybe so.
The ultimate hope with Project Exodus was that Mimiosomes could escort this system to a safe new home, lay down the foundations of a new society, and basically reboot humanity, continue where it left off. Despite everything we've been through, with the ganglion and everything else, that dream is almost a reality. I know how you feel, Doug, and you can call it whatever you like. But I need to see this through. I'll have to live with my decision, but I get to live with my decision. What about you?
I'm sorry, Elma. This is just a lot to take in. To be honest, I still have big concerns, but I can see you're following the path you believed in, and the choices you were given. So what the hell? I made it this far in a tin can. Why not?
Yeah. Me too.
Tatsu 3!
Tatsu, this has nothing to do with you.
What? No? Sorry, Tatsu a little lost, but if it means friends get to make more hum-hum, Tatsu gladly approve.
Hum-hum? What the hell is that?
Tatsu had no idea.
Luxar!
He's still alive?
Human scum. Failsafe or not, you will never see your people reborn. You will die in those puppet bodies of yours!
Attention, this is Lighthold Core Control. The system has detected a threat to core integrity. Now initiating internal defensive measures.
That slug-faced bastard! He's targeting the main control system!
Give it up, Luxar!
Silence, worm! You fools! You are the ones who don't belong here! Humanity is the cancer, not us!
Everyone, do whatever it takes! We have to stop him, and quickly!
Roger that. Wait a second. Look!
Initiating internal defensive measures.
Are you kidding me?
The same system that regenerates life from Earth can also create biological weapons to defend itself. But those are... my God!
Those things? Those monsters are a defensive measure? The system's malfunctioning. We have to stop it.
How perfect. Absolutely perfect. Hideous humans betrayed by their own hideous creation.
Who the hell are you calling hideous?
Wow!
You came!
Damn you!
This was not going anywhere. You deal with the core defenses.
Got it.
Welcome to Phase 4 of the final battle. My skull's still broken, isn't it? Yeah. Fantastic. We're doing this without a skull. So let's just get my abilities up and running. And I should be able to start. Or, yeah, they could do that too. Thanks, guys.
Initiating internal defensive measures. Final phase.
This is Lau's theme, by the way.
You traitorous scum. What happened to our bargain? Do you humans have no principles at all?
Principles? You deal with a traitor, you really shouldn't be surprised when you get stabbed in the back!
You primitive little ingrate. Have you forgotten what they did to you? What they did to your family?
Oh, I remember all right. My family'd still be here if you hadn't brought your damned war to our doorstep. Because of you, there's only 20 million of us left. That leaves 9.98 billion reasons for me to want you dead. You who took my wife and daughter away from me, Luxor!
Damn it! Get him out of there!
This is human DNA. It was true. It was all true.
Hang on!
Wow, no!
I thought Exodus was a lie. One we all accepted because the truth was too painful. That humanity was meant to die off along with our home. Along with Earth. But something happened here on Mira. I realized I was wrong. These Miniosomes, they aren't just ghosts or shadows. They're people. Seeds of new life that are struggling to take root. I finally see that now. What's happening? It's like all the life on Earth is flowing inside me.
He's absorbing all the DNA! We have to stop him! No! You can't! Out of the way, Lynn! We can't let the life hold be destroyed. This time, I'll shoot.
Elma! Please!
She's right. It's not me anymore. This body is beyond my control. Please
Let me be the one who finally ruins everything. Everything humanity has achieved to get us this far.
Last warning, Lynn. You need to move.
Okay. But then I'm fighting too. Not just for our sake, but for his! And you. Are you with me? Thank you.
Time for the final fight. Epic boss music. Let's roll. So I never fought this guy without a skill. I don't think I'll have too many problems. I should just be able to turn on my abilities and go. But I'm kind of... He only has 100. He's only level 50, so... Yeah, I guess we'll just activate some of these. I'm not even going to activate everything right now. Okay. Now, I'm going to activate everything. So, yeah, I've only ever fought him once. Let me go in there. Come on. Stop running, you jerk. What happens if you fall in the goo? As far as I'm concerned, you can't fall in the goo. So this should be super easy using this build, I believe. Because I'm about to activate Blossom Dance. And that did quite a bit of damage. And I'm actually taking, like, next to nothing for damage on him. Aw, he put some acid on me. That kind of sucks. But yeah, it's still pretty simple. It's a pretty simple fight, especially with this build. Come on, get moving. I will kill you. Let's just go like that. I don't even care. What I just did is I made it so that I take more damage, but I deal more damage. And I dealt enough damage to get to the next phase. Woo! Okay. Let's continue that fight, where he has full health again for some reason. Still not really that big of a deal. I don't think the battle changes at all. He's still level 50. I guess let's just start raising some of our stats here. And now that I have higher TP, I should be able to just do sort of a nice combo here. So yeah, I'm kind of holding off on Ghostwalker right now. I really kind of just want to save it up. But this build is definitely making this a lot easier than when I did my first game playthrough. Okay, now we're getting serious. Ghostwalker makes me invincible. Oh, Celica's dead. Interesting. That's probably not as much as I want, yeah. Well, actually, that was good, like 150k damage, so. And I still should be invincible for a little bit. And now I probably lost my invincibility, but that's fine. He's pretty much dead. Why aren't they in their skulls? Yeah, probably. Maybe I should tell him to go do that. Yeah, or your skulls. I didn't even realize that until like just before you mentioned it. Blossom Dash should actually finish him off, so it doesn't matter. Lau's dead. Fall over already. There we go.
How's it look?
Is it still running?
It's fine. Looks like it held together.
Thank God. We saved it. All of us.
But we couldn't save Lau.
On the contrary. By stopping him and preventing him from destroying the system, we saved Lau too.
That's right. His DNA. And his memories. All of it is still stored in here.
Exactly. And with this, now we finally have the means to bring him back.
But wait. Would he even want to come back?
All the things he did. He'll be able to remember them all, right?
All the more reason. You can't make up for your mistakes when you're dead. Hell, he'd better come back. He's got work to do. Wrongs he needs to right.
She's right.
Okay then. Come on, let's hurry up and restore the system.
There's more to it, isn't there?
Everyone wait. There's one more thing I need to talk to you about.
Oh man, what now?
The truth is, exactly one MIM in New LA actually is being controlled remotely from a real body held in stasis here.
Wait, someone isn't stored in the database with the rest of us?
That's right. This was a special case.
The hell does that mean?
Better just to show you.
Colonel! Elma is dead?
No. I think this is...
I haven't died. My consciousness has just returned to my real body.
This will also explain why I couldn't show you what I wanted to last episode.
Elma? Is that really you?
Yes. This is my true form. I was kept here in stasis, the only xenoform on board.
Wait a second. All this time you were an alien?
No way.
And all the more lovely for it.
I hope you all understand. And at the end of the day, I just hope you'll still consider me as one of you.
Of course we will. You've earned that, Elma. It's not about how you look. It's the person you are on the inside. That's what counts.
Yes, yes!
Lynn's right. Colonel, listen. We know whatever you did, you felt it was for the greater good.
Yeah. Nothing's changed.
That's right.
Everyone, thank you. Your trust means everything to me, and I have so much more to tell you now that this time has finally arrived. But first, there's something I must do. And it's something that only I can do.
Pulls out Ocarina.
There. The backup power should be all set.
Biometric authorization accepted. Initializing backup power system.
Hey, so did that really just work? There's no way it might still run out of juice?
No, it's working.
Elma, it's Secretary Nagi.
Put him through.
It's official, everyone. Power has been restored. Congratulations. Fandom is reporting that the ganglion forces outside the Lifehold have been routed. The Prospectors should have the main power system back online in a matter of days.
Roger that.
It's over. Excellent work, all of you.
Well, we all gotta die sometime, but it won't be today.
That's right. Once the main power's back online, we don't need to worry about running out again.
And we won't even need that anymore once we're back in our bodies.
Yup, you got that right.
First things first, we'll need to get the control system repaired. Then we'll hit up the database down below. We need to check on your memories.
Just a second. Wasn't she saying she was gonna tell us the rest of what she knows?
Hey, that's right. I got so excited I almost forgot.
Relax, there's no need for us to hurry, right? We're finally home free. We've got all the time in the world now.
Well, it's a pretty long story. Tell you what, why don't we go back to New LA, and we can talk over a nice big celebratory feast.
Good idea. Lily can cook it all. Tatsu will oversee.
Yeah, you can watch over everything. From inside the stew pot. Okay?
All right then. It's settled.
Well then, without further ado...
Right. Back to New LA. We're ready now. Ready to go home.
So that's it. There's going to be a bit more story to this. I'm going to stick around for some of the chat. There is some stuff after the credits and everything as well. So we'll stay on. I'll keep the stream going until at least all that's gone. But I'm sticking around for any questions.
It was 30 years ago when Elma first came to Earth. She'd come with a mission. A war was being waged between the Interstellar Federation the Ganglion belonged to and another alien civilization. And Elma knew that eventually, that war would come to Earth. She came to our planet, alone, to save us. She convinced those in power, like Secretary Nagi, that the threat was real, and helped put into motion a grand plan to preserve all of mankind. Her alien tech brought us skells so we could defend ourselves. It gave us light-speed travel to ensure our escape. And it led to mimeosomes to facilitate our survival. None of this would have been possible for centuries without the help we received from Elma. Everyone says the Earth died that day. But not me. I don't believe it. The white whale couldn't have been the only Ark to escape either. There must be other survivors out there. Somewhere. The path ahead may not be clear, and it certainly won't be easy. But for now, the important thing is we're here, on Mira, and we're alive. And we'll live on, for now, with faith in our hearts that one day we can once again set out to search for the planet we left behind.
Thanks so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate everybody who came out, especially the Sword Report Me Live, and everybody who's watched the series so far. Thanks, I really appreciate the support. It's been a rough few years for me, so finally trying to get back into it with something was a bit of a task, a bit more than I was actually thinking it would be. So some moments were a little hectic trying to get some episodes out and such, but. Yeah, I'm actually really happy with how that turned out. I feel like it came pretty well. I mean, sure, some of my episodes were late here and there, but I'm getting back into a schedule slowly as things basically just start clearing up. Literally walked in as the credits started. Hi, Apex. The series is you can watch it afterwards on Twitch as well as YouTube. So. There is stuff that happens after this as well. The credits is not the end of this. Just keep that in mind. So, just be aware of that. And if there's any questions, feel free to let me know. I'll be monitoring chat as these credits go through. Alright. Would you eat Tatsu? Would you eat Tatsu? Yes, if it was real. Nice. Emergency food supply. I don't know. Tatsu's kind of weird. Anyway, here's the cutscene I was mentioning coming up. So this happens after the fact, and we're back here.
Wait, what? This damage isn't from our last battle. It's from earlier, when we crashed on Mira.
It does look pretty bad in there, doesn't it? You'd never know it by looking at the exterior.
All right. I'm entering the database chamber.
Be extra careful in there. That's everything we've been working for.
Understood.
Try not to break anything, Alma.
What?
What is it, Elma? Is there a problem with the database?
No. That's impossible.
Elma, report.
Elma!
Secretary. I'll stick to the facts. The system. Everyone's consciousnesses and memories. The entire database. Has been destroyed for some time.
Destroyed? What do you mean? Explain yourself.
The entire chamber is flooded. It's trashed. The system is completely shut down. And not just recently. It's been this way since we got to Mira.
That's absurd.
Then how are we... How in the world would anyone be?
I know. So then why would you be alive? It's not possible. Without the database, all your identities should be gone too. It's this planet. It's something about this planet.
And Lau's just laying there. Something's going on. So that's Xenoblade Chronicles X. And that was the finale. So, Apex is believing this is the Bionist. Does anybody have any idea of what actually is going on with that? So, Apex believe it's the Bionis. By the way, this is why. Elma's true form is now here. So anytime I will play, and I'll probably do a bit of content on YouTube still after the fact. Because I forgot where the menu item was. Actually, I do remember. I just didn't really want to change it. That's why I kind of didn't do that thing last episode on YouTube. But there's a setting here, and it's like in the stupidest spot, if I recall correctly. It's like system settings, Elma's appearance. Yeah, now complete everything else you didn't complete. That's a lot of work. So there's Elma. Yeah. So, my guess, I'm going to spread my thought on this. I kind of want to see in the comments on YouTube and such what other people's thoughts are on why Mira is basically keeping everybody alive, why everybody's there. I feel like Mira is actually the planet where they're the ancestor race. What were they? The Simones or something? Where they actually were, and that's kind of my thought on it. Now, when you start thinking about things, you have to keep in mind, like, Tatsu's speaking, well, quote-unquote English. He's a little rough at it, but L speaks same language. A lot of the aliens, Celica, perfectly good at speaking English. So what's going on? So there's something magical about Mira that's not really explained. That's kind of, I guess, leaves it up to your imagination. That's kind of how I came up with that conclusion myself. I'm very curious to see what other people's thoughts are, what other people's conclusions are on this. But yeah, I think I'm going to end this here. I will probably do a bit of post-game content. I don't know how much. But there are things that like open up, such as some of these missions here, after you beat Chapter 12. So, thank you so much for watching, everybody who joined me on the stream. Thank you to everybody who has supported me throughout this entire playthrough. I really appreciate it. On the YouTube side of things, and potentially with live streams as well, I haven't really decided yet. I think the next series will be... I believe I mentioned it, Twilight Princess HD. Kind of as a precursor to Breath of the Wild, which will be out March 3rd. And I'll be playing that on my Switch when I get that. So, there's going to be that. I will be doing post-game content with this game. I will be just doing a few last things, like getting my last Blade level, Blade rank 10. Kind of showing you some of the stuff it unlocks, doing like a couple things like that. But, well, thank you, Apex. I really appreciate the follow. Just kind of because I wanted to finish this off before. Hey look, I finished all the arms manufacturers. I wanted to finish that off beforehand. But there's other things that get unlocked when you beat the game as well. Yeah, if I go to develop new gear, I'm kind of just going to go through this kind of quickly. You unlock all the super weapons for everybody you've got. I don't recall if this is after you beat the game, but you unlock the super weapons for everybody who's every industry that's maxed. I'm pretty sure that's when you beat the game. Super weapons require, I believe, a level 60 skill. I'm not 100% sure. Mainly because I've never actually gotten there. There's some online content, and I still want to try the online content. I still haven't actually done it with this game yet. But, like, now I can build some more ridiculous things. Like, you can start making some really ridiculous weapons, armor. Prog 90, which is an awesome skill. The Prog 90, for example, is actually the skill. The Prog. I'm not familiar with the Prog 90, then. There's the Eris 90. What's the Prog? Is that actually these? You might have to hang around sometime, Apex. I know what the Eris is, and the Eris is actually something I'd love to get at some point. But basically, I would love to get this Skell. It's pretty ridiculous. It's like, can I compare this with my current one? No, I can't. I don't think. But like, it has so much more HP and everything than the crappy scale that I bought. Eris in Prague, same thing. Okay. But I've never actually gotten the material required. Like the Yggdrasilith heart. Yggdrasilith is kind of like the online boss thing, so I'd have to actually play that, and I still haven't touched any of the online content. But there's like a lot of different cool things that I can start making now that I've beaten the game. So I might start going through doing some of that. I don't know how much of that will be on camera, because I will be doing just whatever, I guess, whatever content I feel is right for this game, because now that I've completed the main quest line and storyline, I feel like there's probably a few less people who are going to be watching, and I'll probably drop down to doing it maybe once a week or something. So, yeah. I think I will start up episodes of Twilight Princess for those who want to watch Monday. If you guys want me to do this format where I do kind of a live stream and with Twitch and YouTube simultaneously, let me know. I would be completely fine with doing that. I'm just not sure what you guys are interested in. I do like the chat aspect of live stream, so it's a lot more engaging. I can do whatever I want and just interact with you guys a lot more. So I'll leave that up to you guys. You actually got it doing reward tickets? Really? Nice. I didn't know you could do that. I'll have to get level 90. I'll have to get Blade level 10, because then I can max out at 99.99 for reward tickets. But yeah, I think the format going forward, there's probably going to be one episode of Xenoblade Chronicles X a week for a little while until I get bored. With the post-game content, there will be probably one episode every weekday of Twilight Princess, and then I might do random things on the weekend, probably random live streams and such. So if you guys have any suggestions for anything there, please let me know. But I think I'm going to end things here. Thanks so much for watching, everybody who came out. Also, Apex, thanks for the follow. I really appreciate that. And until next time, guys, take care. And if anybody who's still on chat right now wants a link to my Discord, please let me know and I'll send you one. Anyway, guys, take care and see you next time.